Alright everybody, this here is going to be a the tuning and electric choke reinstallation on my Edelbrock Performer carburetor. This is a 600 CFM with the electric choke provision on it, and everybody says these don't need chokes. I just put mine on just in case, doesn't hurt. But as you can see right here, camera a little bit better, there we are. You got this right here. This in turn operates the choke, which on the other side operates the fast idle cam. What you want to do, your choke is basically three pieces: that metal plate, gasket, and the choke element. What you want to do is first put the metal plate on, then you want to put the gasket on. Now this is very important. See this right where my thumb is? You notice it hooks. You want that hook to be on the hook to the lever. Now what you want to do is right now go ahead and put your screws back in with the little hold down tabs, and you don't want to tighten these. You just want to get them close, but don't have them flying loose. Forgive me folks, it's kind of hard to work backwards here. It's a lot easier to look at something and work on it than it is to do anything else. But you want to, like that. Like I said, there will be three of them. Right now you'll want to concern yourself with the top too. But what you want to do, notice on the housing part there are a series of lines with one long one, and on your choke housing there's a line with a white mark on it. What you want to do is rotate it to right now to where it's lined up with that center mark, and you want to take one screw, snug it down, and then you want to, while keeping the other screws loose and getting rid of everything else, what I'm going to do is get this turned around right here, because this is supposed to be the other way around. Bottom one's always the trickiest to put back on because it's so hard to get to. Okay, now to adjust the choke, you want to, what I use is a little spade connector about yay big, or you can use the let's see, where is it, tip of your screwdriver, or you can use a couple of credit cards taped together lightly. Then you want to open your choke valve on the top, put that spacer in there and let it sit there snugly, and then you want to loosen the one screw that's holding it in place. Now if you noticed, your choke immediately jumped three spots, and if you bumped it again it'll move. What you want to do is to see what I do. If you're looking at it on this side or this side, it'll jump back this way. What I like to do is set 2 notches this way past the center. I think that leans the choke out. Now in colder times you may want to go to the center mark or go over or richen it. Basically all you're doing is you're making the choke stay on longer, which in turn makes the fuel mixture richer. And if you see on the electric choke housing itself, there's a little arrow pointing towards this way, which says lean. So if you go this way, you lean out the choke, which is what I do. So now what should happen is when you start the engine, it should keep the choke like that almost. Alright, now that was duty done, comes to your mixture screws. Now you want to thread these run these all the way in till they stop. I always pay attention to which side of the screw stops first. That's my leading edge. And we're turning down tighter here, and we stop. Now the leading edge is the part of the screw that's facing towards the PCV valve in my case. Now it's full stop, full in, or full stop. I back it out half, 1.5 turns as my preliminary mixture adjustment. And I do the same for the other side. All the way in, stops, and just double check. Again, leading edge towards the PCV valve. I bag it out half, 1.5. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have just tuned your carburetor for your preliminary adjustments. It should run fairly well. I've heard some people say that setting's best for them. Now, comes up to you is your step-up piston springs. This comes into what terms of drivability in terms when your secondaries open up. When you go to your you hit your secondaries. When you go boom, secondaries are open, and you got full power. You may notice a bit of a lag between the two. Well, that's these springs here are the culprit. That's the reason why they're not. You're experiencing lag. What you want to do? Find the dang part. That bag of goodies. See this right here. 1464. That'll be a set of springs. What you want to do, they always tell you use a vacuum gauge to do your adjustment with these, but I'm here to say you don't need that. If you want, what you do is you take the stiffest spring there is, and let's see, I believe that is the silver springs or white springs. Again, you'll have to consult your manual or go to Jegs' YouTube vid channel, or simply on YouTube type in how to tune an Edelbrock Performer carburetor. And there'll be a video from Jegs there that'll tell you how to use these. What you do is you take these the step-up pistons out, and you go with your stiffest spring out of this set, and then if that works, great. What you do is you go to the next softest spring. If that works, great, go to the next softest spring, and you keep going down the line until you hit the point where you have the problem returns, at which point you go back up one set of spring, and that's your adjustment. But the stock orange springs that come with it from the factory are fairly decent springs. They're rated for your Ford 351s, 400s, Chrysler 360s. They seem to work alright with these. If I encounter any problems on mine, since mine's a manual transmission, I will play around with the springs. And what I will do is in the comment section below the video, and also in the description part of the video, I will put a label of to which color springs out of this kit is the stiffest to softest. So if you're not sure, either look at either the comments or the description, and or consult your manual or consult the JEG's video. Anyway, I hope you all find this informative. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below the video. If you like it, give it a big old thumbs up, and also always subscribe to my channel. As always, this is your favorite redneck mechanic, signing out. Oh, and God bless. Have a wonderful day.